Okay, just an update on the situation that's been going on. If you watch the channel enough, you know, probably familiar with who Gideon is, my cat, the white and orange one that's in a lot of the videos. He has been really picky with his food. Well, at least that's what I thought. For some time now. Like, I've gone through so many different types of bags of food because I was like, man, they're just not eating their food. And I thought it was both him and Boo back here that were being picky, like they just didn't want to eat it. And then it was just the other day I was holding him like, wow, he is getting like skinny, like really skinny. Let me show you. He's down here. Like, I believe at his heaviest, shoot, I think he was up to about close, I don't know if he was at 12 or 11 or so. But I have a litter robot and it keeps track of their weight. So I can go back like a week or so and see their weights. So I was holding him. I was like, man, I wonder what his weight is. So I looked at the weights in the litter robot and he was down to like 9.7. I was like, oh my goodness, he's low. And I started scrolling through and I was noticing every day he was, as I went back in history, for the week or so, he was a tenth of a pound heavier. So every day he's losing a tenth of a pound. It's like, how's he losing so much weight that quick? So I have a camera, one of those blink cameras. I have a few in the house. And hello. I have one set up facing their food dish. So I went through, I think I could go back because some of them got deleted, about four days or so. And I was looking at the camera that was facing the food dish and I never saw him there. So I was like, oh my goodness, there's something wrong with, like he's been acting fine. Like, he doesn't act like he's sick or something. But I noticed, I'm like, so he hasn't eaten in several days. So I made an appointment. I'm taking him there today, here in about a half hour. So as far as I know, it's been 4 or 5 days, I think, since he's ate anything. I just saw him drinking some water. So he is still drinking water. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him. I saw on the camera last night, like, he walked to his food dish. He didn't get all the way up to it. He just kind of looked at it and turned away. And I've tried, so they drink or eat hard food, but I bought soft food too. I tried that. The other day, he wouldn't go near that. I read that maybe if you heat it up a little bit, it'll entice them to want to eat it. That didn't work, so like I said, I'm taking him in here shortly, and I will give you an update. Hopefully it's nothing serious. I looked at his teeth. His teeth look fine, but I'm no vet, so we'll see what they say. So for you, it'll be in a matter of seconds. For me, it'll be an hour or so before I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back from the vet with Gideon. He's not with me. He's going to spend the night there. So far what they done is they did blood work. The blood work came back okay. They were looking, was it something with his pancreas? So the blood work came back okay. They took 3 x-rays, one from above, have him laying there above, and then one from each side. The above one looked good, but then when they were looking at the ones from the side, they noticed something that they think is in the small intestine. I think it's the small intestine. One of the intestines. Small or big, large intestine. I think the small intestine. It looks like something's there, but they're not sure. So they've decided probably best that they're going to keep him overnight. They're going to give him a contrast and then probably do more x-rays. That way they'll be able to see the intestines better to see if there's something in there. And they're going to put him on an IV also because he's dehydrated. Because, again, it's been at least 4 or 5 days since he's ate anything. I think he's drinking a little bit, probably not as much as he normally would. So he is dehydrated. So they're going to have him on an IV. One of the hopes is maybe having these fluids that if there is something in his intestine, maybe it'll pass, possibly. If not, so if they do find out there's something there and he doesn't pass it, then I guess we're looking at surgery tomorrow. So that's where we're at right now. They're going to call me, I think, tonight. I don't know if they'll give me an update on whether or not he's going to have surgery tomorrow, or if they'll wait till morning to decide that for sure. So, yeah, it's where we're at. It's getting expensive. I mean, it's getting really expensive. So, as of right now, just the two, the blood work, the X-rays, and spending the night, we're at $1,200. They said if he does surgery, it's going to be another $1,500 to $2,000, plus then any medications he has to take home. So hopefully there's nothing more than that. And that's where we're at. I mean, best case scenario is there's nothing there, but I doubt it, because why isn't he eating? So I'm pretty sure there's something in his intestine, but it'd be great if he could pass it tonight so we don't have to have surgery. Because he does eat like, or I didn't think he swallowed, like he'll chew plastic bags, and I have like some foam flooring in my room by my weight machine, and he'll chew on that. But again, I always thought he just chewed it up and spit it out. So I'm thinking one of these, either the bag or the foam or something, he's swallowed. So I'm going to make sure, once we find out for sure what it is, there's going to be no bags left out for him to get. And if it is the foam, I'll have to do something to get rid of that, or something to keep him from chewing it. So that's where we're at. I'll keep you updated tomorrow or whatever, if we find out more, if he has to have surgery, or where we're at tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow then.